Welcome to my channel. This is Bruce the Boss, and I want to say I am standing in solidarity with In-N-Out Burger chain for their recent stand in San Francisco as it pertains to their stance on not wanting to be vax police on behalf of the government or agents of the government to promote further segregation and or denial of services based upon medical status, or a new term, medical segregation. By the way, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and smash on that subscribe button. Like this video, comment on this video. I want to know your thoughts one way or another. Even if you agree with the state local mandates, please let me know why you agree with it. Don't just hit the dislike button. Let me know your thoughts, articulate it. I want to hear from all walks of life and or perspectives anyway. By the way, don't forget to smash on that notification bell as well, so that if you are subscribed to my channel, you get notified of my latest content, as YouTube does have a history of not notifying current subscribers of any new latest videos due to algorithm and or censorship suppression. But smash on that notification bell helps a lot with you getting notified of my latest content. Now on to the topic. What's been going on is San Francisco is one of the handful of cities, along with New York City, that has ushered in more draconian laws as it pertains to the pandemic and the vax mandate, now making it so those who are not vaxxed pretty much cannot participate in any of the spoils of the city, such as indoor dining, at restaurants, museums, indoor sporting events, theaters, etc., etc. And also doing it for many workplaces as well now. And so San Francisco passed this ordinance back in August of 2021. And In-N-Out, I mean, they weren't blatantly defiant. They did put, from what I understand, signage on the doors and or windows of their fast food restaurant. Keep in mind, I believe the largest amount of traffic they receive, like most fast food joints, is the drive-through. But there was signage. But apparently what the health department or health inspector there in San Francisco noted them for was there was nobody checking customers at the door to deny entry for those who did or did not have their vaccine passport or vax card with proof of photo ID. And apparently I would assume there was also no checking of it at the counter either when ordering. And so they've been hit with closures from the health department. And the spokesperson for In-N-Out basically said, yeah, no, we are not going to be agents of the government. We are not going to be vax police. We are not going to participate in the new age version of segregation, saying vax only, unvax not allowed. They're taking a stand now, and this is forcing their San Francisco locations to close. My heart goes out to the employees in particular, because I don't know what's going to happen to those individuals just trying to make a living. Will they still get paid by the In-N-Out Corporation? Although keep in mind, a lot of these In-N-Out chains are, I believe, family owned and or small businesses. Can they even afford to do that if they're not collecting revenue in those particular stores and the locations? Or will they be able to collect unemployment? Not sure. But my heart goes out to those individuals, those employees. Hopefully they're able to bounce on their feet and or have some residual income coming through. Or if there's a GoFundMe page, let me know. But I think this is crazy. Now, one of the reasons why I don't agree with it is because go ahead and check that video out. I posted a video of the CDC director, Rochelle herself, going on CNN, admitting that even those who get fully jabbed can not only still catch the bug, but spread it amongst others. Hence why they still recommend you wear, even if you get jabbed, you wear the mask and you social distance as much as possible, but definitely still wearing a mask regardless of your jab status, which is why they reversed on that. Let's not also forget about the situation at Harvard University. 97% of their faculty fully jabbed. 96% of the student faculty fully jabbed. And yet 1 month ago in mid-September, they reported an outbreak in their campus, forcing them to go virtual classes for their Harvard Business School. How can you have an outbreak amongst the fully jabbed if you can't catch it and spread it being fully jabbed? Duke University, same situation. I've talked about this before. 349 students back in August, 15 faculty members. That's 364 people total. Reported outbreak back in August. Out of the 364, only 8 of them were unvaxxed. The other 356 were fully jabbed. That's 98% fully jabbed were a part of the outbreak reported, meaning you can still get it, you can still spread it. So you can still have an outbreak, you can still spread it amongst other people, even if you're fully jabbed. Why are the people who are jabbed not being treated with the same level of scrutiny? We're seeing, and you can't even say breakthrough cases anymore because you're seeing way too many of them. At best, the jab now is only good for pretty much protecting you from severe illness, hospitalization, and or death. Keep in mind, this is a virus that, while it's very infectious and anyone can get it, already has a 99.997% survival rate amongst most healthy individuals, pretty much all healthy individuals under the age of 50, 49 and under. 99.9997%. So the jab is supposedly supposed to increase your survival rate. Go fig. The chances of hospitalization already extremely low if you are in your 30s and 20s and under, teens, and pretty healthy, fit, in shape. In fact, 78% of the hospitalizations are those who are overweight and or obese, because that also brings with it a whole host of other health issues such as high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, hypertension, which a lot of those pre-existing conditions make up over 94% of all hospitalizations during the pandemic. So you can still get it, you can still spread it. So with the jab, so why are they declaring not checking to see if people have the jab a public health, I guess you can say a public health crisis or risk, if the outcome could still be the same of spreading it regardless if you get jabbed or not? With the people who are at risk of more severe symptoms or complications and hospitalizations, what they need to do, and these are people in their 50s, 60s on up, and or those with other pre-existing conditions like hypertension, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, COPD, asthma, and other immune compromising conditions need to do is they need to get the jab to just protect themselves from more severe symptoms and hospitalizations. To paraphrase a famous nurse, or not famous, but a nurse that went viral just a few weeks ago, why do the protected need to be protected against the unprotected and force the unprotected to get the protection that isn't even protecting the protected in the first place? So I just don't see the difference. If you can still get it and still spread it when jabbed, why are they declaring it a public health hazard for not checking the jab versus the unjabbed at In-N-Out? So I don't get it. It doesn't really make much sense, but my support goes out to In-N-Out throughout this battle. Hopefully this will be another domino and many other dominoes that we're seeing collapse throughout the country as it pertains to Southwest Airlines, Delta Airlines. We're seeing things play out with the Chicago PD and fire department. Same thing with the fire department and police department in Seattle. I did a video on those. Go check those out. So we'll see how these dominoes keep falling, see how this keeps moving. I'm loving what I'm hearing so far. All it takes is small victories and people's support and unifying against what's going on. So kudos again to In-N-Out Burger. You've got my support. Great meals, I gotta say as well. Let me know what you think of this video. Comment on this video, like this video, share this video, and if you're not yet subscribed, again, go ahead and smash on that subscribe button. Your subscriptions go a long way in this important battle for freedom, independence, because if we don't take a stand now for these little things, future generations, your children and or grandchildren may never know these freedoms that we currently are seeing getting swept away. They may never know they ever existed. This is Bruce the Boss, and I'm out. Peace.